All right, guys, this is a little late preview for, as you can see, Edgar Berlanga versus Mccoy. I believe he's an Irish fighter, but people are semi interested. I'm hugely interested in this. Believe it or not, I'm a fan of Edgar Berlanga. I know he gets a lot of hate and a lot of shit talk, deservedly so. He came out onto the scene with Top Rank as a devastating knockout puncher, with maybe 16, 17 knockouts in a row, like 10 or 9 first round knockouts. And then, as his level of competition stepped up, we seen him struggle. And then everybody says he's a bum and he's bumlanga, and it's tough on a young fighter, especially when you get these knockouts. But I don't understand the fans' concept of watching fights. Well, okay, so he struggled. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna, as you step up your level of competition, the knockouts are going to happen less frequently. Maybe he didn't look good, but what I seen is that he come to fight, and the other guys, they weren't anxious to exchange with them. Now, could he be outboxed? Yeah, but that's anybody. But the guy he's facing tonight, I watched a few highlights. There's really not much known about him. This guy's a clubber. He's a club level fighter. I seen him. People call him UK bums. I don't want to slander him, calling him a UK bum, but I mean, I'm seeing him struggling with very, I don't want to say low level, but club fighter caliber fighters. So and Berlanga looks paws massive compared to this guy. He looks twice the size of him. It looks like he's with the Mccory, who's infamous for working with fighters and helping them with some snacks. I guess we could just say that. But he's working with Berlanga, and it looks to be taking effect. We've seen him drop Quigley, who had a name, I guess, for losing, but now he's facing Mccory, I believe, McCoy. But here's the thing, man. Berlanga is coming to knock you out. It's kill or be killed with this guy. I love these type of fighters. I know he's actively chasing, calling out Canelo Alvarez, and believe it or not, I'm a boxing fan and I love this fight. I would love to see one day Puerto Rico versus Mexico rivalry revived, and we can see Berlanga versus Canelo. And punchers are always dangerous. I mean, look at the history of boxing. Guys can get knocked out cold. Your favorite prospect can get knocked out cold. It happens. We've seen El Rayo get caught. That's the last prospect, and he's a big puncher. So that's why I love these type of fighters. Kill or be killed. It's exciting while it lasts. I think Berlanga will stop this guy, and with an explosive knockout, and he'll start the Canelo drums going. And there's also Munigia, which is another hell of a fight. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. I could imagine a Berlanga Munigia fight, which would be massive. And then the winner of that gets Canelo, which would be even bigger and better. That could even maybe eclipse the talk of Canelo and Benavidez. But and here's the thing with boxing: all roads lead to Canelo Alvarez. You're looking at the man, Berlanga, chasing him. He goes to Eddie Hearn to chase Canelo Alvarez. So I want to see Berlanga succeed. I want to see Puerto Rico versus Mexico revived. And that's my hot take on this fight. On the undercard, they have Andy Cruz, who's known for spanking Keisha Davis. Keisha Davis was just recently in the news. He's calling out everybody's calling Tia, but when Andy Cruz name was mentioned, he has no comment. I think Andy Cruz is vastly talented. Maybe his style's a little, too Cuban to hit and not be hit. But it looks like he's trying to sit down. He's more of a smaller frame guy. But I think he comes to fight, and I think he's way more talented than all these other guys. Keisha Davis, Abba Mason, Shushu. I mean, he's levels above these guys. Trust me. This guy would beat Stank Davis. He only has 2 fights, but he had a vast amateur career. But he's levels above these guys. I think he's a very dark horse sleeper. So you have that card. Then you have Berlanga in the main event against let's face it, a club level fighter. This guy if Craig is coming in to get viciously KO'd. So there's my take, and I'll do a post-fight analysis, and we can, with Berlanga looks great, we can break it down even further and see what's next for him. So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you're a fan of Berlanga, let it be known. I like the guy. He's gonna get bashed. Nobody's gonna like him, but I like the killer be killed style. So let's go Berlanga.